You sit by me and she came over.
She came over. So yeah, I think that's the only one. But like I said, this other one that I'm going on right now, it's starting to push the buttons for me. Are
you gonna cut someone else off?
I don't know. I honestly, we're just too much involved with each other.
Mm. Oh, I think I know who it is.
You know what I mean? I mean, there's just so much that we constantly rely on each other for, and you kind of have to weigh. You have to weigh the odds. And again, this is the difference between like a teenager's perspective where you can versus an adult where there's so much going on and it's not just family, but work and extracurricular things and just
continue talking.
A lot going on. I'm watching you like manhandle the dog.
Yes, I'm manhandling the dog.
So,
she likes it.
She likes it.
She's still sitting here.
All right. So here's the thing. If somebody's in a toxic relationship, okay, if they've come across one of those things or multiple of those things, because just one of them, one of these behaviors, one of these multiple characteristics doesn't mean the relationship's toxic. If you start getting onto quite a few of them, that's a little different. Yeah. No relationship's perfect by any stretch of the imagination.
Oh yeah, no. Most of my friendships are toxic, and that's because they can't trust me.
Nope, not going there.
I'm an evil person.
You're not evil! Come on.
Explain why my friends can't open DMs without going,
Anyway, okay. What advice would you give a person who was, very clearly in one of these relationships, whether it's a lack of trust or a lack of respect or the hostile environment or being called all these names based on the fact that they are part of the LGBT. We're not even going to worry about transgender. The LGBTQ+, non-binary, binary, queer, questioning, you know what I mean? Everything and anything about the LGBTQ. And they know full well, hey, this friend doesn't support me, this family member doesn't support me, I'm getting called names, I'm getting physically abused, psychologically abused. What advice?
In the lesser toxic relationships, I'd go communicate. Okay. Communicate once. If it doesn't work,
you're not a 3 strikes person. Just once and you're done.
Yeah.
Okay.
You give one person a chance, and if they mess it up, oh well.
Okay.
If it is a heavily toxic environment, seek someone out who can help. Whether that's an authority, like a teacher, a police officer, someone that can help you, that you know can help you.
Right.
Seek someone out to get that help. Seek someplace to get that support. You don't owe anyone anything. Not a family member, not a friend, not a significant other. You don't owe anyone anything.
And this kind of goes, for... I'm going to say this for young people who are perhaps in in situations at home where they're not... they don't feel safe. Maybe they haven't come out fully to a family member, and maybe this is why is that they're afraid of that. There are LGBTQ+ friendly environments out there.
Yes.
There are shelters strictly for the LGBTQ+. There is housing assistance for the all you have to do is look them up in your area. We will actually put. What I'll do is I will hunt them down again. The phone numbers that we've had in the past, and I'll put them on their Facebook page.
All right.
So that they're there for anybody who needs them or wants them. What we do suggest, though, is I think we can mutually suggest is confrontation. If avoid confrontation.
If you don't have to get confrontational, don't.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with healthy communication. Okay, but one of the telltale signs of a toxic relationship is a lack of communication. And more, I want to think worse than probably a lack of... Because don't get me wrong, a lack of communication is bad. But worse than that is a narcissistic communication.
Oh, yeah.
When, you're transgender and it's all your fault and you're ruining our relationship and it has nothing to do with the fact that, I don't see you that way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If they start blaming you for something you can't control.
Or, I always like the ones where people who are narcissistic tend to twist things around so it's your fault. And I'm saying like a big fan. Like the one that always gets me, though, the one that I always kind of smile about is when, you'll go, okay, well, you said this, and they go, I never said that.
I've had that happen to me before.
I've never said that.
I've had that happen to me before.
Or better yet, is I didn't say that. You said that.
Oh God.
Yeah.
And it's worse for me because most people I know that I have a poor memory.
Yeah, Leo has a crappy memory.
So people try to use that against me.
Uh-huh.
And it's horrible, especially when I vividly remember certain things.
Yeah, we won't even talk about the dental hygienist and what you said the other day. You can't remember your freaking homework, but you can remember that my brother draws something on people's cars.
In my defense, that is a fond memory of mine.
Is that a fondle memory of yours?
Getting dragged out of the firehouse.
Oh, because my brother was drawing.
And you were so upset with him. You were so upset with him.
Yeah.
I've gotten into an argument with that man.
Yeah, we won't go there. Don't go there.
No, we actually can go there
No?
on this podcast.
Yeah, I guess it is. It is classified as a toxic relationship. That definitely causes. Yeah, go for it.
So the man we're talking about is. Can I name?
Nope, he's Uncle Spiky.
Uncle Spiky. We'll just call him Uncle Spiky. Most people listening will know who he is.
Well, some people will.
Some people will.
Anyway.
The people that know us will.
Uncle Spiky.
Uncle Spiky. Uncle Spiky's son is Ace.
Okay.
This was right around when Ace was him.
Yep.
And had just come out. And this was a family gathering. And we were sitting at the little bar next to the hot tub. Mm-hmm. And Uncle Spiky was talking to me. Mm-hmm. And we were talking about Ace while Ace was right there. It was one of those weird conversations. Mm-hmm. And Uncle Spiky referred to Ace as a she, and emphasized she. And I looked at him, and then the rest of the conversation, I used he, him, his as much as I could, and I emphasized it till he walked away. Mm-hmm. And it is the proudest moment I've ever had, because it was...
It was passive-aggressive.
Mm-hmm. It was passive-aggressive.
Yeah, it was definitely passive-aggressive behavior.
If you've never seen two Jews get passive-aggressive to each other, it is funny.
Yeah.
And I will phrase it like that, because I can.
You can. I can't. Oh, you can.
I can. It was funny.
Yeah. And I see, the thing was, I had heard half of the conversation, but I was on the other side of the fire pit. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
Yeah, Ace was right there.
But again, that mentality that you have to protect others over yourself is inherent, because I do the same thing.
Yes.
See how that works?
Yes. Mm-hmm. I'm well aware of it.
Others over self.
I will cut people off for misgendering me. Mm-hmm. I will threaten people for misgendering my friends. Mm-hmm. I have threatened people for misgendering my friends.
Yeah. Yeah, you're definitely more of a walk away and people go, well, why did he stop talking to me? Gee, dude, I don't know.
I've actually had people ask me that. Why did you stop talking to me?
Well, you're looking at other people going, hey, stop misgendering them. You will do what I say.
If you misgender my friends, I will use your kneecaps for their top surgery. That isn't...
Stop it.
That is an
Stop
actual
it.
threat,
Stop
I
it. We
said.
don't threaten people on podcasts.
That's what I've threatened a person before with. It worked.
No. And you know what? And the thing is, I want to say this. The person that I've been talking about, goes out of their way at times. Like, this is the thing that gets me about it. Excuse me, I'm trying to cough here. The thing that gets me about it is it's such inconsistency.
Be consistent with your transphobia.
Yeah, right? It's not, again, it's not transphobia. I'm utterly convinced that at least this relationship that I'm talking about is not transphobia. And she'd even spoken to me about why. You know, she kind of hangs on the fact that we're not transgender. That has to do with religious stuff.
I thought we were talking about a he.
I'm talking about a she.
I thought we were referring back to the he.
No?
Okay.
Okay.
We're both confused.
That's why they call them they.
They, them, their.
Zit. Oh, wait. No, not a zit. Ooh, I love that one.
No.
What?
You cannot refer to someone as a zit self.
No, but if it, and then, like, remember, it's a Ms. MZ, so technically it's a Mzit?
Stop where you're... Stop.
Okay.
Stop before you dig this grave a little bit too deep.
Boy, it's getting deep. Okay. Amen.
I'm gonna break your phone.
Amen. No, but what my thing is that the inconsistency, like, again, call you by your preferred name, but misgender you.
Yeah.
Pronoun-wise.
Yeah.
But, you know, there were tickets to boarding passes for the Artemis 1.
Mm-hmm.
It was in your preferred name.
Yeah.
But again, we miss pronouns. I don't understand.
It is, I guess it's, I don't know why it's easier for people to change names instead of pronouns. Because pronouns are just nicknames.
I guess. But then the other thing is like when we're in certain social circles, I get called Gabriel. But then there's other social circles where I'm referred to as Kim.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on.
Pick one.
Confuse the daylights out of me. Who am I?
I remember the time that my teacher said my dead name.
Yeah.
And I didn't even catch it until I was walking out of the classroom and one of my friends was like, you just got dead named by the history teacher. And I was like, I what?
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I went into an interview tonight. For a second job. Because I now need a job to pay the gas
to
go to my first job.
Mm-hmm.
And the first thing out of this, the manager's mouth was, and she knows I'm transgender, she goes, what name do I call you? I said, obviously on the legal paperwork it has to be my dead name, but I prefer to go by. And I'm point blank, because again, I'm a courteous person. Is my transition going to cause a problem? You know, is this going to cause a problem in anybody here in the store? Because I don't want to be stressed out. This is not a primary job for me. It is not my living. I don't need to be here, you know, type mentality. And she's like, no. We actually have, it's actually kind of cool. They actually have several members of the LGBTQ plus community in their 2 stores that they own.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So that was reassuring because that tells me that, you know, they understand that, hey, top surgery is going to come up. They understand hormone treatments. They understand, at least have a gist of, you know, I'm not walking into a store where they're going to go, you know, why do you have facial hair?
Like they did at work?
Yeah.
At the first job?
Yeah. So, you know, there's no boys' locker room shenanigans to worry about. I love the word shenanigans.
Okay.
So,
do we have anything else?
That's not even that. I was not even thinking about that because I know you want to wrap up because we said we weren't going to do a long one.
And we're on 40 minutes.
So what?
I'm tired. My back hurts. So I'm gonna go back over
you whining like a sniveling little, you know what? Yeah, whatever.
I will water down your drink.
I will just go get another one. By the way, I am drinking,
Not sponsored, by the way.
not sponsored, Lionhead root beer, and oh my god, is it good. Lionhead is a local brewery. Been here forever.
I want to go back to the heating pad. My back hurts.
Okay.
On my back.
All right. So again, we're talking about toxic relationships, and unfortunately, they do happen. Leo's mentality is to cut your ties.
Cut your ties. Try to communicate at least once, and if it doesn't work, oh well.
And in my opinion, is patience.
If my thing is having a toxic person is like they're pouring gasoline on the bridge. And they're holding a match in front of you. And you can go, hey, that might not be a good idea. But you can't stop them from throwing the match. You can only push them in.
You know what? I love you dearly as my child, but please don't ever use that analogy ever again. That just made absolutely no freaking sense.
Burn them.
No, we're not burning bridges.
Burn the bridges. Burn them with the people on them.
Leo!
Do it.
Ignore that. I want you to ignore everything that Leo just said.
Anarchy. Anarchy.